Alright boys, we got a bunch of random stuff going on today. I'm finishing up another video right now on the Malaguti, but I need my lighter rollers out of this Honda Elite. We're also going to put this pipe on Chuck's bike and film a video of doing some tuning and some pulls on Chuck's bikes with it, because he has his bikes set up really good. So we can really see the difference in if we run like a Scorpion or a PG and then put on this pipe and see what the top speed would be. I kind of want to put my chrome wheels on this bike, but I really don't know. Also, my tire's flat. I don't know what else we're going to try to get into. I really want to work on my 89 Elite. I've been slacking on this thing. I just can't decide if I want to run this AF05 and try to mess with it or just go straight for an AF16. So I keep going back and forth on it. Basically, this tire's flat in here, and I need to change the back wheel, and I figured why not see what these centerline wheels look like, because I got these things like probably over a year ago now and I never put them on yet. And also took this one from Chuck to try out while he's trying out the S23 prototype pipe. Oh, you almost just witnessed a murder. Gonna throw on the PG and see what the PG is all about. Give it a try. I haven't really tried the PG yet, other than just what I've rode on Chuck's bike, but never on my own yet. Throw on this chrome centerline. So I gotta take the tire off this one. Gotta deflate this thing and have some fun, wrestle this tire off, and then throw it on that other wheel. Alright, tires on there, wheels together. Funny part is, this is the only 4 matching bolts I have that aren't just like clapped out as bolts, but they're not locking, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some Loctite on there, but I'm gonna put these ones on. Kind of look cool, kind of don't. I don't know, I think it's a little too much extra, but I don't know, I'm curious to see how the center line looks on this thing. It looks so good with the tire on it too. That looks crazy. Alright, time to throw this PG on. Dude, why does this thing look so good like that? Man, I need the chrome one up front so bad, ASAP. Look at this thing, man. That looks so gnarly. Like, it just looks so smooth back there. Just the little aesthetics to this thing. This thing's clean. Why is the Elite just randomly today just become my favorite bike again? I didn't change anything roller setup, so I didn't remember what was in last when I was messing with that prototype pipe, but we're just gonna try it as is and see. Definitely too light of rollers. I can't remember what I have in it, but it almost feels pretty good, but it's a little too light. Oh my god. This thing feels like a pre-bug right now, how it's wheeling though. Oh yeah. I like that pipe. Try choking it. That's funny. I did run out of gas. The Elite did me dirty, boys. The fuel gauge says it's half full and it's bone dry. Fuel gauge is super off on it. The Elite just, it's not even hot, I'm just winded right now. Holy, ran out of gas on me. Oh, fuel gauge is off. It was reading half tank. It was not half tank. It rips though. I think I'm gonna up the rollers to 5.5s all around. I don't know what's in there. Alright, I had a little too much rev for the little bit we did get to ride it. Upping it 3 grams total weight. All 5.5s in it right now. I was at 30 grams before and now I'm running 33. Well boys, since we already started this video doing Elite things, I figured it's time to give this thing a damn kickstand, bro. Look at, see how all these bikes are facing this way, and this one's facing backwards. Leaned against this shelf here, which has caused me damage now to my headset. Cracks and cracked because if you don't have it in the right spot, it'll slip. Got this good old S23 kickstand right here for the Elite. There's a few, not really a few ways, I guess there's one way to put this on. 2 ways, because I'm going to do it a different way. I put this on the purple bike already, and when I did that, what you have to do though is pull the motor, because there's that motor mount that goes in the bracket, and that's what this is mounting to. And well, I think I'm going to do this one differently, so I don't have to do that and pull the motor and have that whole 9 yards. I think I'm going to either cut this and just weld it to the frame, or literally just put this underneath and weld it where you would normally bolt it to. Got the stroker posted up all crazy. Dude, I forgot how good this headset looks since I usually see it facing backwards. This thing looks so good from the front, and I really haven't even rode it since I put the drop down legs on it with the whole new front end setup and everything. So, but sitting here looking at this thing, there's a lot I need to do to this bike still, and there's a lot I want to redo. A few things would be the wiring. Right now I have a weird wiring set up for the headlight because this wire harness that was in this bike was all chopped up and everything, but I have a whole new wire harness I bought for a Honda Elite to put in here. I just haven't done it yet because that requires taking the whole damn bike apart pretty much. That's probably going to be coming sooner than later because there's a lot of things I want to go through and redo. A lot of like mounting, fitting situations. I might try to find another white front panel or just buy an aftermarket one at this point. The headset's hitting in a few spots that I don't know, I can just go in and clean up. It's not sitting all the way flush, it's cracked. It's like, there's just a lot of things I want to go back and redo on this bike. Clean her up a bit. I want to put a new throttle on it because the throttle that's in here is so insane. If you're riding normal here, you can't even hit full throttle. You gotta like re-twist and then it goes another half. It literally almost is a full 360. So I'm definitely gonna put one of the brand new S23 quick throttles on here. That's probably gonna come soon. But first things first, let's get a kickstand on this thing. Open this bad boy up. See what we're working with here. Alright, so I think I figured it out. The other one would mount, it has this little cover that goes over this bolt, and then you would have to remove your kickstand or remove your motor mount. So I'm thinking cutting this off, and then I'm gonna cut this like probably an inch in right here. I'm gonna weld it right to that tube frame right there, flush against there. Then it'll clear the skirt good. I could pull this motor mount bolt out without having to remove it, so it's welded permanently. And then the issue where mine, when I flip it up, it would hit the kickstand, the kicker case pretty hard. So I used to run a little shoe on mine to soften it when I hit, because I wouldn't want to crack my kicker case from it like springing up and hitting it. It should clear just fine. It shouldn't hit the kicker case. So I'm thinking this is gonna be the move right here. Once it's in more, it'll even look a little better. So move right there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this part off and then see how it fits, and we'll go from there, boys. I'm stoked. You can buy the original like DIO one, and you can't really find them in America. You have to get them from Japan, but they will literally just go around this and they clamp to this bar right here and they sit under here. It looks better almost because it's like really tucked underneath there. You can't really find them unless you want to pay like 150 bucks for one to get it from Japan. So this is about half of that. This is Scooter Swap Shop. Also added a little table vise to my workbench. I don't know why it took me so long to get a vise. I'll put this link right here if you want to grab one of these off Amazon. They're pretty cheap. I think it was like 40 bucks. And it's pretty solid. So. Here's how we're looking. Chopped it, grinded off the paint a little bit on the sides, grinded off the paint here. I'm gonna go ahead and tack it, that bad boy in there. Probably have to bend it a little bit once I tack it. All right, just tacked that bad boy in there, and she's clearing the kicker case now, and it cleared the side skirt. I just tested the side skirt. So I'm gonna burn a quick weld down this side, bing, bing, probably on the back side a little bit. I think next garage upgrade, after I finish up some of the stuff I'm doing in the backyard, is gonna be a motorcycle lift, so I can start doing this stuff. Because if this thing was up, and I can get underneath it, it'd be perfect. She's on there. She's on there. She ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, that's stronger than the Bolt one. The Bolt one had a lot of leverage on it. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the final test. Ooh, that's a good lean too. The other one's like, yay, because I didn't go all the way in with the other one. Dude, I'm stoked. And then when we kick it up, doesn't hit the kicker, baby. That's perfect. Look at that. Oh yeah. It's always a pain in the ass to have a bike with no kickstand. You're always leaning against everything. Kickstand it up, baby. There she is. We got the Elites lined up. We got the Zumas lined up. We got the foreigns. Got the dirt bike kind of mix max in there because it's kind of lean on there. MB5 is kind of thrown in there too. I should probably swap the Elite with the MB5. Then we'll have Elites, Zumas, Banshee. I figured, you know, I got one thing to do to this bike right now. Why not just make this video where I'm working on all 3 Elites? And it's just something small, but if you know about this bike, it really just hasn't been touched since I got it pretty much and painted the fairings. AF16, hopefully accumulating that very soon, and we'll get the build started on this. But for now, this was a big thing when I bought this Elite here. I got this Elite for $100, so I didn't expect much out of it. It was pretty beat up, but wait till you see this seat. This seat on it is like super funky, super banana. Like, what is this, right? Well, let me tell you, this is nothing other than like 3 seats combined together with bolts and screws and self-tappers and more bolts and styrofoam, and well, I was lucky enough to be able to find an SB50 seat, which isn't too common, to find parts for really right here in really good condition on eBay, which I was stoked on. Garbage. Boom. Way better, dude. That thing looks nice now. Way better. Hell yeah. That's gonna do it for this video, boys. Hope you guys liked the Elite video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, check the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.